Hey, I just want to give a couple of shout outs to some of our wonderful student leaders, Maya, Alyssa, and Patrick. I can't believe you're graduating. You've done an outstanding job this year as student leaders, and actually all 4 years. It's hard to believe we were sitting in Flow 114 for FYS 4 years ago, but super proud of you and really excited to see what you do as you move on. But thanks for all you've done for campus. You've been outstanding student leaders.
When I think about a ray of sunshine, I think of Mary Gardner. That is who I think of. She is inclusive and welcoming and caring and kind. She's considerate and encouraging. She's very sensitive and empathetic and respectful. She's non-discriminatory. She really is inviting to everyone that she comes in contact with and everybody that she knows on campus. If you really need a bright spot in your day, Mary Gardner is the person for you. She will make your day with a positive greeting and lots of encouragement and support.
People that I want to give shout out to this year for the Leadership Awards are Kristen Cook, who has not only supported the student body in my 3-4 years at Peace, but has also shown so much love and compassion to the students on this campus and takes a personal inventory of how she cares about the students on this campus. And I'm grateful to Kristen for all the wisdom and knowledge that she's given me over the last few years. And second, I want to shout out KB Griffith Teamer for being able to create great events like our Peace 5K that's now started a tradition. I've been in many classes with KB and I've been friends with her for more than 3 years now. And the amount of empathy and compassion she shows to the student body, but not only the ESS club as well, is always something that I will admire. And I'm so grateful for these two people for creating a home and community here for me at Peace. My 4 years here has been so special, and I'm so grateful to be able to share with them this personal video. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you, and I will always love and support anything that you guys do.
I would like to shout out all of our PACER assistants in the Office of Student Involvement. You all really do carry the programs and this office plans on your backs. So that is Haley George, Shalia Best, Tatiana Terry, Alex Melvin, and Ruben Garcia. Y'all truly have shown such great leadership this year and helping support all the programs that we host and just being great people to have in our office, to have fun with, but also to get things done. Y'all have just done a great job this year, and I wanted to make sure y'all got some recognition today.
I'd like to shout out my 2 graduating RAs, Alexis Inman and Jacob Trump. You 2 are easy to celebrate, and I've written a few words about each of you. Alexis, I think you were the first RA that truly stayed and talked for the entire hour of my one-on-ones for my RAs. The drive and motivation that you have is an inspiration, and whether it's winning swim events or getting students to attend your floor socials or getting into PT school, it has been such a pleasure to watch you achieve all of the things that you work really hard for. Your calm, level-headed nature and strong sense of self have been invaluable to my team and are going to take you so far in life. But most of all, I'm going to miss our hour-long chit-chats and all of the laughter and joy that they bring. Jacob, you are the embodiment of the values held by Peace. Over the past 1.5 years as an RA, you have offered a safe, welcoming environment where your students feel heard, supported, and included. You're a steady source of support for them and guidance, and your compassion has made Peace a true home for countless students. Your openness and respect for your peers is evidence in the way that you are regarded by others on campus. I will miss your collaborative spirit and the warmth that you bring not only to my team, but our community as a whole. I love you both. Congratulations.
I just want to give a huge shout out to Mackenzie Hurt for being one of the greatest people here on earth, and just for all of her hard work in student government and planning so much fun events for Pacer Pride. Big shout out to you, and I can't wait to see what you do at law school.
Megan, Maddie, KB, my big 3 peer mentors. The 3 of y'all were together for 3 years with me. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do without you, but I just want to say thank you for all the blood, sweat, and tears that you've done in working with first years and being just amazing and outstanding peer mentors and student athletes and missions ambassadors and all the other things that y'all have done. Thank you. I'm so proud.
I want to shout out some of our SGPA Town Hall regulars. You all show such great leadership when you show up month after month to advocate for your student organization, for other students, and just give us feedback that is super helpful for us to use in our day-to-day operations as student government. So I want to shout out TJ, Brianna Downey, Nikki Taylor, Ash, Owen and Sophie Peterson, Eli, Evan, and so many other folks that come every single month. But those names in particular come to mind when I think about our town halls. So thank y'all for showing up and for actively participating every single month, no matter what the topic is.
I just want to give another shout out to Cora. You literally have made such a big impact in student government, and it's just amazing to see all of your initiatives come to life and it pay off in the end. So proud of all the hard work that you've done, and I'm so glad to call you my friend.
I just want to give a shout out to Mary Gardner, who I've just met this year, but I'm super impressed with. Your kindness and empathy is amazing, and I look forward to seeing you in the role of peer mentor this coming fall. And actually a big shout out for our study abroad trip coming up in a month or so.
Hi there, I wanted to give a shout out to Brianna Downey for their incredible leadership this school year. I've seen Brianna step up to the plate and give their all in everything they do. Brianna, if they have 30% to give, they're gonna give that 30%, and they're gonna make sure that things get done, and that Brianna is literally the definition of a leader.
Patrick Buckler has amazing integrity, honesty, he's honorable, he has, when I think about him, I think about excellence and a person who strives for high quality. He's courageous and conscientious. I had the opportunity to observe him tutoring some students, both students with disabilities and without disabilities. And I was just absolutely amazed with his patience, his assistance, his supportive nature, how he focused on the individual needs of the students that he was serving. I was very impressed with the challenges that he faced as a tutor and how he took a very coaching approach to working with the students. When I think about Patrick, I think of somebody eager to learn, adapt, improve, and to achieve at a really high level.
The student I want to shout out is Joseph Williams for being such a great role model for OLs and swimmers alike. He has such a cool and collected and yet charismatic nature that just makes people draw to him, and he gets stuff done quite well.
The student that I want to shout out is Cora Rebert, because she is one of the most driven and reliable students that I have ever worked with. She is so compassionate and cares so much about the school, and she puts so much thought into the work that she does. I just can't wait to see what she goes on to do.
And my final group that I want to say something about is my guys Joseph and Nathan. I will never be able to listen to the national anthem again without thinking of your wonderful rendition of it. No, I won't say wonderful, your original rendition of it during peer mentor training. I will always think of y'all when I hear that. And I just want to thank y'all for being wonderful role models, outstanding in all that you've done, and just great as both student athletes and as student leaders. So thank you for all that.
Finally, I want to shout out my 5 a.m. chalking crew for the Peace Community 5K. Y'all are the student leaders who probably definitely showed up the earliest all year on campus to volunteer at an event. So that is KB, Ariel, Brandon, Haley George, and Cora Rebert. Y'all held it down, chalking the course at 5 in the morning, and so grateful that we had such a great time, and just for your leadership on that event as a whole.
Maya, my day one SGPA queen, I am just so proud of everything you've done, and from joining student government my sophomore year and always sitting next to you during our meetings to now us both taking bigger leadership positions within student government, and just seeing all of the fun events that you've planned this year, especially Red Rose, which was phenomenal. Big shout out to you, and I can't wait to see what you do after graduation.
One final shout out goes to Ryan Laraway. Super excited to watch you continue to grow and lead. I remember meeting you as a first year on our first year advisory board, and you were just amazing at that point, and it's only gotten better. So I can't wait to see you take charge and as you keep going and being the outstanding gentleman that you are.